I'm Alan. I own a 45-foot narrowboat, have an interest in industrial heritage, transport and technology, and invite you to join me as I cruise, repair and maintain my boat, and visit events and places of historic interest. It's not such a nice day today. I'm just about to wash down the side of the boat. The port side very rarely gets cleaned because of the way I'm moored in the marina. First of all, I'm just going to brush down the side of the boat, get all the leaves off. They're not coming off as easy as I thought they would. It's just the side I'm going to do, not the roof. Just roll my sleeve up. And here I go. This hasn't been done for such a long while. I don't like the boat looking dirty. An improvement already. I'm pleased I'm doing this. As I said, it's such a long while since it's had a wash down on this side. Much better already. In the number plate. It's the windows in particular that need to be washed. This is my bathroom window. This looks particularly messy from inside. Really does need doing. Yes, it's a long while since this has been done. Well overdue. Windows are particularly dirty. Nearly done, really. Just going to use this to dry off the windows. It will certainly be better than it was. I must confess, it's some while since I cleaned the inside of the windows. So I need to do that as well. I think I'll call it a day for now. I'm pleased with what I've done. I'm not going to pretend it's the best job I've ever done, but it must look better than before I started. That's my hope, anyway. I'm just setting off again. There are very few boats around at the moment. One just passed me, and there was one earlier in the morning, and that's it for today. I just tested my horn. I haven't had a reply, so I presume it's clear to proceed. I'm coming past the gnarled tree. I always used to show that years ago every time I passed. And I think I've done it once or twice recently. just going under Bridge 23. I'm only doing short hops on this trip. I'm going about 1.5 miles, and that will be it for today. Again, we can see that autumn is well on its way. I'm just going to pass the unofficial winding hole. You can just see it widening out here now. Lovely reflection in the water. I'm coming up to Bridge 24 now. No one moored along here. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. It's a long while since I've moored here, mainly because when I try, there's always someone here. There's cracking on this bridge on both sides. Not gone through to this side though. Oh, yes it has, just up here, look. There's a moth hiding behind here. I still need to paint the other handrail. Haven't got round to it yet. I need to touch up the first one I did. Because it was so sunny, I couldn't tell whether I'd given good coverage. When I started, the front part isn't that good, I'm afraid. So there's some touching up needed. I just need to make a quick stop to sort something out. I am daft, aren't I? Didn't think of it earlier. I've just used a nappy pin for this quick stop. Make sure the boat doesn't float away from me whilst I'm inside. I'm just in front of Bridge 25 at the moment. That's one of the problems with nappy rings. Underway again now. I'll just go under the bridge, then I'll tell you the problems with nappy rings. I think one of the biggest problems with a nappy ring is that they can get unhooked so easily, as you just saw. I know I was dealing with the line, but when boats are moored up and they use them and other boats pass and the boat rocks, I have heard tales of them flicking off, and it could hurt someone if they're stood close by. Just keeping an eye on what's happening in front of the boat when my eyes keep flicking off. Particularly when I'm passing something like this. I did use nappy rings when I first started. I keep calling them rings, don't I? Nappy pins. I'm sorry, nappy pin. I did use nappy pins when I first started, but I wasn't happy with them. Far more secure using a chain, or chains I should say. Proper autumn colour here. Changed my mind now. Still a lot of green, isn't there? Need a bit more brown in the colour, I think, for autumn. A heron has just flown in front of the bow cam. Trouble is, the lens is so wide on the bow cam that it would be tiny. Bridge 26 is now coming up, and that's where I'm intending to moor, just beyond it. So I'll go under, skirt round the bend, if I'm not already. Just see what I'm doing. Just need to straighten up a little bit. Oh, I'm well off. So once I'm round the bend, I will moor up. This is the bridge that has lost its parapets. Some chipping there. Not a particularly brilliant sky, is it? I don't believe any rain is expected today, but I think it might have rained overnight. Everything was very wet this morning. I don't see any boats yet. I've just seen a boat now. This isn't such a good spot for solar panels, unfortunately. In fact, I can see two boats now. I'm just going to deal with the mooring up. I'll come back to you. Actually, there won't be anything overhanging the panels, which is good. It's drifted away a bit. That's doing that, doesn't it? I'm the end of my mooring line. Come here, line. I don't like to make it too tight. I have to remember when I stand on it, the boat rocks. Sometimes I think it might be a little bit too tight, so I have to have a bit of slack in it when I'm tying off. This is where I've moored, just down from Bridge 26. I always liked it along here, nice and peaceful. Just on the right there is Yelvertoft Fieldside Covert. One of the boats ahead of me has just left, so now it's just one. There were two before. So this is my spot here. Has anyone noticed I've still got my old shirt on from when I washed the boat? Couldn't be bothered to change. I didn't explain to you why I stopped at Bridge 25 to nip into the boat, and I meant to do that, and I totally forgot about it. I use two power banks inside the boat. I find them very useful. I have one that I use on my laptop if I need to, and the other for my television. Now the television one needed recharging because I used it last night and I forgot to do it. I ran the engine this morning for a short while, and normally when I do that I make sure that I'm charging, and I completely forgot. And likewise, this short hop, I was meant to be recharging that power bank and I forgot. That is why I nipped into the cabin to sort it out. That's also why I'm still running the engine at the moment. Just want to get it up a little bit more before I switch the engine off. So I'm going to nip into the cabin now and have a late lunch. It's actually dead on 2:30 at the moment. I'll probably have another sandwich and save the cheese top rolls for the weekend. That'll be my treat. I'll catch up with you sometime. Just don't know when that will be. I see the other boat has gone. One did pass me this morning, but I didn't realise it was the one that was moored there. Good morning, everyone. I've got a little job to do on the boat today. Let me show you what needs to be done. I need to sew this back on. So that's what I'm about to do. I need to hook this up here somehow. I've got an idea how to do it. I'm going to thread this through here and hook it up here like this. This is quite a good thread to use. I need a needle. I've got quite a selection of needles. There's one I normally use though. I just need to see if I can find it. Just pop that through there. The thread goes through there, hopefully. That will be good enough to start with, I think. Make a knot in it. This is not actually going to be easy to do. The last time I did the other side, I was in the marina and it all seemed to work very well. But first of all, I need to remove the old threads. I'll do that first. Probably easier to do it from this side. I need to unhook it in order to get access to it. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this here. I've got to be in the right sort of frame of mind. I try and pick out the original holes if I can. Just don't think I'm going to be able to do it today, though. Here it comes. Look at that. That's a start anyway. Once it's lined up, it should work reasonably well. That's another thread done. If I can line up with the original holes, it's so much easier. Hey! I'm going to knot it off and call it a day, I think. I didn't have so much trouble when I did the other side. It will hold it in place, so that's the main thing. I'll just cut this off, I think. And that's it for now. I'm going to put this away now. What can I say? A very poor job by me. I did a much better job when I did the other side. But it is difficult, it's windy. It's not easy to sort of lean over the boat and do it. But I've got a few stitches in. It will hold it for the time being till I can do a better repair. Hello everyone. I decided to have an early lunch today and then go cruising. Normally I cruise and then have lunch, and it's rather late in the day. There's a boat coming past. How unusual. Hello. So I'm having lunch earlier today and I've been thinking about my plans. It was always my intention to go up to bridge 32 or 33, go up that way and make that my destination for this trip. But I've been reflecting on things and I think I've decided against that. Later today the weather's going to be bad. I am going to move on, but what I think I'll do is I'll turn the boat at the winding hole at Bridge 28 and come back this way. I might stop down at the bottom where Bridge 27 is. I'll make my mind up when I get down there. Let me just have another sip of tea. I should tell you that today I have a cheese top roll. I'd been saving it. I've been having sandwiches whilst I've been away, but I've been saving this for the weekend. So the camera suddenly stopped working, and I was talking about Sally actually, because you haven't seen her recently, and the reason for that is that she's spending some quality time with her dad, and they're having a good time together, which is most important. So I was telling you of my plans. I'm having an early lunch. I'm going to turn the boat and moor up somewhere. I haven't quite decided where yet, but that is the idea. There's another boat coming my way. So many boats today. I must say it's a very smart boat that's coming down. Looks almost new. Hello. Is this a new boat? I thought so.
Nice and quiet.
It is very quiet, isn't it? Yeah. Have you had it long?
Sorry?
Have you had it long?
A couple of months now.
Oh, right. Yeah, very smart indeed. Yeah. So where was I? Actually, I think I've said all I wanted to say, and that is that after lunch, I haven't even started lunch yet, but after lunch, I will turn the boat. I think I've made that decision now. So let's tuck into this cheese and pickle again. I'm off again. It has got extremely windy. Another boat passed me about 10 minutes ago, heading in the direction I'm going. But the weather is really changing. As I said earlier, we are expecting some rain later. Just coming past the table that was made by another boater. Lasted well, hasn't it? This is Yelvertoft Fieldside Covert that we're passing now. In the distance there, I think there might be a detectorist. I saw him walking down with something in his hand. He's just started to dig. I always like coming through here. It's nice to see into the woodland as we pass by. Good Lord, there's a boat coming my way. I've slowed right down actually. Don't know why. Just makes it easier at times. Hello. So there have been a few boats on the move today. At one point it seemed that there weren't any. Just coming up to Bridge 27 now. Close lookout. Unlikely that another boat would pop out. At the moment I can see two boats ahead. that might be it. So I think I probably will turn and come back here. A third boat has now come into view as well. I've always liked it along here, it's very pleasant, nice and open. As I head towards the winding hole to turn the boat, I'm going to leave this episode here and thank you all for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. Until next time, look after yourselves, your friends and families. Take the utmost care in whatever you're doing. Bye for now. Bye everyone. Take care.